Hi, my name's Michael. I'm from Gladstone, Queensland. My Rodeo was suffering a bad case of wear and tear, so I thought I'd get Allan to come and have a look at it.
17. That'll do us. Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Is this Michael?
Yeah, mate.
Allan Gray from Tamer, buddy.
G'day, Allan.
Nearly ran me over here. Come to help you and you're going to knock me flying.
Having some issues with the suspension, drivetrain, and the transfer case is making some weird noises.
Is that the noise there?
That's the noise there.
Okay, that's a little bit of a burn of it. I spoke to our Tamer supplier, and he's got a mate out here who's got a hoist, and we're going out now to his place to use his hoist and the workshop, which would make life a bit easier. Boy, oh boy, there's a few things we need to look at, Ruddy. Not just shackle bushes, but you know, once we got up on the hoist, I'll have a look over it. Well, just have a look under here for a minute. I've just moved that wheel and see that steering box? It's supposed to be bolted firmly to the chassis. Yes. And it's not. It's moving all the way. There's 4 bolts there, and they're all loose. They could shear off or drop out altogether if I hadn't been here to look at it, because it steers all right, you know, down the road. So, but if you steered suddenly, they could shear off and you'd lose steering, lose control of the vehicle. Yeah. Very dangerous. And in the event of an accident, they'd lock you up and throw the key away, you know. All right, I'd be inclined to get a wheel alignment for a couple of reasons, because see how that wheel's laying in a certain amount? That's okay, but have a look at the wheel on the other side. That's not good.
It's almost twice as much, isn't it?
It's 3 times as much. You know, that is not good. And also I mentioned before, see the wheel bearings are a little bit loose? Yep. No, they need attention as well. So let's get some steering done as well. So get that checked, and you can see you don't need an expert to tell you that there's something wrong. And if a guy says there's nothing wrong, go somewhere else. You know. Also, do you want to just have a look at see the wear on that tyre? See how it's scuffed? You run your hand that way, it's nice and smooth, but run the other way, it'll nearly draw blood, you know? So, okay, so there's a reason for that, and the tyre on this side front always on a 4-wheel drive wears more than all the other wheels for a lot of reasons. But it needs, why don't you notice that? It needs rotating. So as this normal wear, it doesn't get worse and worse till it becomes self-perpetuating. Okay? So you would cross the fronts and put them on the back. Don't cross the backs, bring them straight forward. Okay. Right, well, I pulled the tail shaft off to make sure everything looks okay on the bench. We pulled it apart, did up the bolts properly. But when we go to put it back, and this set of bearing won't bolt up, and I suspected when it was tight to get off the diff before, that the tail shaft's been made up too long. In the rebound position, we're now at 20 mil, nearly 20 mil, where I can't get those middle bolts in. So the tail shaft's too long. So when it's up off the ground or over a big bump, it's jamming all that right into the gearbox. That needs to be shortened. So you'll need to get it to a transmission guy, and he'll set it up, shorten it up. And the second thing is that according to the book, this is out of phase. What we got here, that yoke is horizontal, you can see that. This one here is horizontal. Yep. And the front one, what do you reckon?
It's vertical. Yeah.
Okay, it should be horizontal. I come here today to check over the transmission and the suspension part of it, but while I was here, as I normally do, check over the vehicle, and we found some safety issues. It's quite dangerous, so they need to be attended to. I won't do that, but I'll show you where to get them done. We'll do the suspension and get that out of the road, so we'll let it down and go on with it now. Hi, this is Allan in Gladstone, Queensland. I was wondering if you could put me through to the nearest Tamer stockist. So you got some bits for us?
Yeah, we've got some parts here for you.
Good on you, mate.
No problem.
Okay, let's get stuck in, my boy. Look at that, Maestro. You'll be A grade before we're finished today.
Go for it, mate. Noisy, aren't you?
Now, we've got some bushes. What I normally do is check that goes on there, Mike, because it's a darn sight easier to line it up here than it is when you're mucking around over there. So I just give it a bit of a hit. How's that for sound effects? Knocking it out here. I get paid on noise. That's all right. And hopefully, look at that. Fits like a push rod in a shirt sleeve. So we're going to lower the hoist down so as the wheels are on the ground. Then we're going to loosen the shackles off so as they can normalise when we bounce it up and down. Then we'll tighten them up and the job's done. As it sometimes happens, we've found some rather serious things wrong within the safety side of it. The brakes certainly need doing, and the steering box is very loose on the chassis and needs new bolts in it. We've got a excessive negative camber on one side. It indicates maybe the chassis is not good. The tail shaft has been built up, but it's a little bit too long. It's got a bearing gone in the transmission. We've got oil leak at the filter. We've got an oil leak at the steering box as well, and wheel bearings on the front. So I suppose it's a bit of a lesson that if you think your vehicle's okay, it might pay to take it to a specialist now and again so as he can have a good look, particularly putting up on a hoist. And that's where he found a few of these things. So Mike, it's been a pleasure to come up and see you.
Thank you, Allan.
And there's a few things I'd like to leave with you. There's a cap there to promote the thing. There's some brake shoes there because I think the rear of yours will need some brake shoes. Wheel cylinders in case you need them. We've got a snatch strap in case you get some patrols or something else in trouble. Okay?
Thank you.
And we've got a shirt here. All right, well, I'll get going now. And if I can help you with anything, give us a call. And I'll just wander off. As long as there's no kangaroo foxes down here that'll grab me.
Catch you later.
Okay, buddy, thanks.
Hey mate, if you need a lift back in, I've got a spare seat in the car.
What with that? Is it reliable, is it? Is it safe enough?
It's always safe.
Checked by an expert?
It's been checked by an expert.
I'll take you up on that.